Explosive Gaming.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Gravekid here from Glowsilve Games, and I think you guys probably recognize this game. It's Mega Man X3. I know I told you that I was probably not going to do this game on the channel, but a good reason came up. So I have my friend here, Absolute Zero.
How's it going, everybody?
And he's going to be my my guest for this game as well, and I'll probably have Bailey on here eventually. But we decided, you know, we both like this game.
Love the game to death.
Yeah, me to an extent that's a little bit different, but he told me that he played the game quite a bit, so...
Fun fact, this is in fact the very first Mega Man X game I've ever played. Not the first one, unfortunately, but yeah, that's probably the main reason why I love this one the most.
So I'll be doing the same type of thing I do with Bailey. We'll be kind of switching in between stages, and you'll probably see who's playing at what time, and I'll be doing a lot of explaining, he'll be doing a lot of explaining, etc. You know, same style we did with our Mega Man X. Okay, so if you don't already know the story, basically, after Mega Man X2, there was a huge calm, I guess you want to call it, and then all of a sudden, Dr. Doppler came in, created this cure for Mavericks, and it ended up backfiring. So now, Mega Man X3.
I'm not gonna lie, I have completely forgotten the story of this game.
The story is very non-existent in this game, just like every other Mega Man X game, except for X4.
Well, that's a different story, really, but yeah, honestly, on the Super Nintendo, it's not very prominent part of the game, that's for sure.
No, like, even X and X2 didn't really have a solid, like, okay, this is the story. It's kind of more like, okay, you play stages, and then you get a little bit of story.
And shoot bad guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's your goal.
Oh, so, actually, with this game, fun fact is we actually get to play as Zero. So, that's also a really cool thing about this game. Not that it's, going to be too much of a thing that we're actually two, but...
Yeah. We definitely want to avoid that, just in case, since we are looking to get the Z-Saber at the end. We don't want to accidentally run ourselves into a spike with Zero, and then just completely take out the chance of getting that Z-Saber.
Because he literally dies. If he dies now, I believe, doesn't he die forever, pretty much?
Well, not story-wise, but yeah, you take him out of the game. You can't ever use him. But you know, it's funny, because it's not obvious that you can actually play as him. Nowhere in the game does it say, oh, you can play as Zero.
No, it's just, you gotta open up the menu and then figure out where it is.
Yeah, and like, you wouldn't even know that you could push those buttons to make it, accessible.
Yeah. So this is Mac. He decided it was a good idea to kidnap X.
Is there a story behind Mac? I actually don't know much about him.
To be fair, I
anything.
just think he's one of those random Maverick hunters that turns. He's kind of like, I guess he's kind of like Sigma in that case. He just turns all of a sudden.
Okay,
and he
alright.
has the trust of X and Zero and etc. Because the Maverick hunters are a pretty tight organization, if you want to put it that way. So
Right.
So
But
I guess he just trusted Mac. They trusted Mac and etc. By the way, best music in the game.
Absolutely. Favorite character in the series. But okay, so Mac is just a guy in the end. He's just a Mac.
He's literally not of any importance, other than he kidnaps X.
Yeah, other than the fact that he kidnaps X and we hate him for it, and now we just have to kill him.
So, this is the only time you're ever going to see Zero, I think. That I'm playing
At least
anyway.
in this playthrough, yeah. Unless you
Because-
want to get daring, but...
That's okay, I can take damage here. It's all free health.
Pretty much.
Now, is this good? I missed. Ah, shoot. That's okay.
Nice!
There we go. We're good.
So it's kind of funny that, like, you're supposed to be the speedrunner of the two of us of this game, and you go ahead and you pull off a miss on a Z-Saber.
It happens, though. Anyway, so basically, Zero just says, "Oh, are you okay?" etc., etc. And then he says, "You check around," and X is like, "Yeah, fine. Take it out of here."
Pretty much. I'm gonna help you, but not really.
Because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just in the background.
Well, to be fair, Zero is already an S-class hunter, I believe, at this point.
Yes.
And I think Mega Man X is still, like, a
He's
B-class?
B-class, yes. Yeah.
At least that's what you see when you start, I think it's X5.
Yes. Okay, so this boss, not very difficult. As long as he gives me pretty good RNG, this is literally all it turns into. So...
Okay, no, even if the RNG, random number generator,
Yes,
by the
like
way,
that.
is completely against you, you have no reason to die. Those big ball of spikes only do 1 damage to you.
It's not that much, and it makes me sad because that boss is really, really dumb.
Well, what do you want? It's an introductory stage.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. But the thing is, the only, like, that's the one thing that this game gets really complained about because of its AI, as you guys will see in Blizzard Buffalo's stage. But that's one of the things that X3 gets really mashed on, because it was at the end of the SNES's life cycle that they rushed
Right.
this game out, and they just threw the AI in there like, here, you've got AI now.
Oh, God. Okay.
But...
Admittedly, the AI in here is not that great.
No, it's not great, but the thing is, like, and then, you'll see, it's just, when you go from X2 to X3, you really, really notice the difference between the
That's
between
true.
the games.
I do find X2 to be the hardest of the first 3.
I agree. Also, these are skippable, but I'm not going to skip them, so... Anyway, this is Dr. Doppler's first Maverick, and this is Blizzard Buffalo.
First Maverick, are you implying he's the first one that was created?
No, just the first one who turned.
By the way, guys, we are going through the weakness route, so what that implies is that we start with this stage, and then from there we go to the next Maverick that would be weak to the power-up that we get from this boss.
Okay. Yeah, so we end up getting the, well, I'm just gonna worry about the stage. But this boss is a little underwhelming, especially if you know what to do. Let's just
You're
put it
talking
that
about
way.
the infinite trick.
Yes, and that's if I pull it off correctly. I mean, I do tend to mess it up from time to time, and
It's kind of crazy that there's so much about this game that I didn't even know, that I'm only learning through you now, really. I had no idea that trick actually exists. That would have been funny if you had stayed on that spike and just died.
I would probably hurt myself for that.
It's the Let's Play curse. Once you start doing a Let's Play, something's gonna go wrong.
Always. Or you start playing extremely badly. It's one of the two.
Pretty much.
Oh, wow, I'll take that. Okay, let me on
Hopefully
the
you
cliff.
won't need it, though, but you're halfway there.
Bruh, go away. Now, I'm going to attempt this once, and I'm going to hope, but I don't think it's going to work. No.
Oh! Close.
It's
close.
okay. I'm not going to worry about that. Anyway, what's up there is the boot upgrade. We'll get it later in a collection episode, I guess. But
Yeah, we're gonna do that all at the end.
yeah, we'll end up doing that separately. Okay, so this is Blizzard Buffalo. He looks
If you
pretty
touch
scary.
him, I'm pretty sure you're dead right now.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so I screwed. It's okay.
You missed it!
It's okay, it's okay, we got this. Okay, we got this. So this is Blizzard Buffalo.
Quite the
He likes to hit
menacing
the
guy.
wall. Oh, what?
Oh, you missed it! Okay, alright, so for those of you who don't know what's happening or what he's trying to do, basically, the AI, in a way, is kind of stupid. When he hits a wall and turns around to start trying to chase you, if you jump before he starts chasing you, he's supposed to just automatically think, oh, he's not on the ground, I should turn around and try to chase him down. But in fact, you're still on the same side, so that's why he's just constantly hitting the same wall over and over again.
Yeah, so basically that's the oh yeah, okay. So basically
Yeah, it's
that's
a matter
the
of
gist of it.
timing.
And the timing is that you gotta make sure you're in the air when he looks at you. Otherwise this happens.
Yes.
Which
Oh,
I'm actually
man.
really screwing it up, which surprises me. Yeah,
Oh
okay, I'm gonna die.
no! It's over!
Okay, I still have the extra life. We're good.
I guess it came into use. This is really
I've never
funny.
screwed up the Infinite this much. But let's
It's
play
the Let's
Curse.
Play curse. I tell you, the curse is a real thing.
Oh my god. I just did this before playing this, too. It's a stupid thing. Okay, let's try this again. Nope.
That was a little early.
I jumped too early. Okay.
So, like, the trick I use is you jump when the boosters go off.
Oh, too early.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I was kind of wrong there.
Shit. Okay.
Is this really gonna happen? Is this gonna happen?
It might happen. No!
Oh!
It happens.
It happened.
Let's play Curse. Oh, I have another life.
Wait, you have another life? Oh, okay. Well, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, oh, this is 0. Okay, yeah.
This is the last chance you have, man.
I'm gonna take a focus moment here, so I'm gonna stop talking.
Go ahead. I'll be the one doing all of that. I can't believe it. No, it's funny because like every time we were trying to do this, like not while recording, just to kind of give ourselves some time to practice, he was doing it pretty damn well, and now he just so happened to screw it up 3 times in a row. It's kind of funny. But that's why I keep saying it's a Let's Play Curse. You do it well off camera, on camera, it's over. You have all the pressure of the world on you. Oh, but he's doing it super well now. He's probably not even listening to what I'm saying, which is totally fine.
And that's Blizzard
Well
Buffalo.
done! Well done! Full health finish. There you go.
I'm kind of sad.
The curse has been
I'm
dispelled.
kind of sad that I made the mistake of dying 3 times, but...
No worries, man. No worries.
But that's Blizzard Buffalo. So he's kind of dumb, as he was explaining earlier. And like you said, his AI just is programmed to do weird things when he can't find X on the ground. So he assumes that X is behind him. So, and this is his weapon. One of the more handy weapons when it comes to the longer stages, such as Volt Catfish. Because if you know anything about that stage, basically there's a lot of traps you can get caught in, and basically if you don't have the health for it, like to say we don't get any upgrades for this game off the start, Volt Catfish's stage is a nightmare. So with Blizzard Buffalo's weapon, if you hit any enemy in his stage with Blizzard Buffalo's weapon, it gives you health drops. So it's pretty insane.
You might want to go into the stage, but
yeah,
it's fine. It's funny you say that because I'm the type of player when I'm playing Mega Man X games where I literally don't use any of the power-ups that I get in the stages. For whatever reason, it's like I challenge myself unknowingly to beat the stage without any of the power-ups. But it's as you say, that weapon is really strong. In the stages. There's so many enemies that you could kill in one hit with it that you wouldn't normally be able to with your fully charged Buster. It's only something that I just learned from you.
Yeah, like it has a really special property, and I'm not... Did that not die? There we go. Yeah, it has a really special property, especially on... For some reason, it's only on Volt Catfish's stage, so that it's really noticeable. But for some reason, like I said, Blizzard Buffalo's weapon just gives you a ton of health drops. Where is that enemy?
I guess it's pretty much intended. I guess there's a reason why it's called a shield.
Well, I mean, when it's fully charged, it actually turns into a shield. So, that's the only reason why it's called that.
I actually didn't know that. Can you tell how much I've been exploring with power-up weapons?
So, first upgrade's right here. I'm gonna get hit a couple times because it's an enemy.
Because you're super good at video games.
Yeah.
Wow, well done. Ceiling ain't
so that's
tall
the
for
first heart tank anyway that we're gonna get. I just get that one because it's right in our way. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now we're going to the second half of Toxic Seahorse's level. Still not too difficult. We do get our mini boss though. The first mini boss of the game we'll be fighting anyway.
Which is still pretty easy.
Oh no, a lot of it is easy.
Oh!
Nope.
You...
Death Plane Hype.
My heart skipped a beat for us. Oh my god, I thought you died.
Death Plane Hype.
Oh man. You're just trying to get the viewers something to really clench about.
Okay, so this mini-boss doesn't have a hitbox on his feet.
Or feet. Are those really feet? I guess I can kind of see why you call them feet, because they look like shoes, but...
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's the
I'm
thing.
still gonna call them tentacles.
I mean, he just doesn't have a hitbox there.
He totally looks like a hip, like, octopus wearing shoes.
Exactly, and that's why I call those feet. There's no hitbox there, so I don't know what Capcom QA tester tested that boss, but I would... Number one, I'd like to give him a smack, but number two, I'd like to give him props, because that makes that mini-boss super easy.
Yeah, it really does.
Like,
He just wanted to show off his shoes.
yeah, I know, like, I don't understand
He's
that.
not trying to hit you with them. He's just like, hey, check out my new shoes. No, why are you shooting me?
Why are you shooting?
I just wanted to show off my new fashion.
Also, this is my favorite track in the game. Toxic Seahorse's song.
It is a really good song.
People tend to hate X3 because it just has a really repetitive soundtrack, but there's
Really?
certain songs that I just really enjoy to an extent of ridiculousness sometimes. Also, Beginner Trap.
Yep, my trap, basically. I've died here so many times, just out of pure impatience.
Okay, so this is
Alright,
a
it's time
really
for
easy...
Toxic Seahorse, boss number 2.
It's a really easy boss fight. I'm just gonna take the safe strats. I'm not gonna try and do the speedrun strat on this one. I'll just do the safe strat.
Whatever doesn't get you killed. It's that easy, folks. Just leave the frost shield down and dash. It's really that easy. But like, bosses are meant to be easy when you find out their weaknesses, really, so...
But, again, AI? Like, shouldn't it adapt to what the player's doing, not continue to do the same loop?
Okay, if you wanted that type of AI, do you know how much harder this game would actually be?
Well, the thing
It
is,
would
though,
be so much harder.
consider it, though, that X2 had that type of AI.
Really?
Well, the thing
I
is...
didn't even know that.
The thing is, X2's AI doesn't get stuck in a loop.
Oh, it's true. Huh, I've never actually noticed that.
No,
Yeah, X3, it's like they're stuck in a loop and they can't get out of it.
basically. The only boss that does that in the earlier X games is, Spark Mandrill in X1. Oh,
True that, because you kind of get him stuck on the... Ooh,
Yeah,
it's time for story.
so this is Dr. Doppler. Pretty crazy
He's
looking
got
guy.
the biggest shoulder pads in the world.
Yeah, I think they're spark plugs, by the way.
I'll call them shoulder pads.
Yeah. So basically, you can go ahead and read the text. I'm not going to skip it too fast.
I had no idea he is so powerful.
Talking
Actually,
about
no,
Mega
he
Man
wouldn't
X.
sound like that, would he?
He's an old man, dude. Oh, well, I mean, he's a robot, but he's an old man.
Bit and bite.
Okay, that
I
works.
don't know what voice to give.
I don't know. And then there's Bit and Bite. So these are bosses that come up later, which I will not deal with. Bit. I have a serious
Well, you
issue
might
with
have
him.
to deal with Bit, but
No,
it
Bite.
depends when he
I'll
comes
deal
up.
with Bite. I can deal with Bite, but not Bit. So basically,
Well, it depends when he shows up.
Bit, Bite, they will say at the same time.
Affirmative.
So basically, he created them to stop X, and then, oh god, who's this?
Yeah, seriously, I can't tell who he is.
I can't.
I mean, he
Hell,
has
I
a
mean-
very clear silhouette, but...
Yes, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's not like we killed him in the first game.
Yeah, seriously. It can't be that guy.
No, it couldn't have been. He's dead.
The color is all wrong.
I know, right? It's a mysterious maverick, according to the title.
But it is a good question, like, how he survives, seeing as how
If
he
you-
supposedly died. Vile,
rebuilt
by
them.
the way, in case you guys
Didn't
couldn't
know.
tell.
Well, I guess he rebuilt them. I guess that's the entire thing, is he rebuilt Vile from what was left of him, I guess? I don't know.
I guess. Well, I guess that's the same case for Zero,
Yeah.
so I suppose it has to be possible.
Yeah, well, think about it this way. Sigma rebuilt Zero. I mean,
Well, depending on your route to next two,
That's
but
true.
sure.
okay.
And there you have it. The first two bosses are done.
That's Lizard Buffalo and Toxic Seahorse. We got
Yep.
many ahead of us. One I'm not going to be doing, and the rest I probably will be. Depending on how the stages go, though.
In fact, the one you're not doing is the very next one we're getting into, Tinal Rhino.
Also, the song that gets stuck in your head the easiest.
Is it?
I tend
no.
to think it is.
It's It's not for me. I'll let you know when that song comes up.
Okay. I'm assuming it's Neon Tiger, though.
Well, that's an assumption. That is an assumption. Not more than that.
Alright, well, I think we'll cut it off right here. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I am Gravekeeper from Glowcell Games. And
Hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen so far.
Absolute Zero. So, I will see you guys next time.
Yep, see you guys next time.